friends, it's Kayla. Today, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you know what's going on. We're just book shopping today. We're just gonna hang out and we're gonna book shop under the influence. I've seen a whole bunch of other creators do this that I was inspired by, so I will link some people down below in case this is the type of content that you are interested in. So today I'm gonna film myself drinking some bourbon and book shopping, browsing, just seeing what happens, seeing what I put in my cart, seeing the things that appeal to me when I'm drunk. And then next week, we're gonna film Hi Kayla. Say hi, Kayla. Hi, Kayla. And at that point, I'm gonna be consuming some edibles. I'm going to be consuming some edibles. I've never been book shopping drunk or high before. My phone is not something I really think about, so I believe this will be a challenge of focus. Hopefully I don't forget to screen record the entire thing. Rob, can you make sure I'm screen recording? So we're gonna start today. What I'm drinking is an old fashioned. This is my second beverage of the day because we need to get a head start. I don't wanna start shopping until I'm good and drunk. Like, we're not talking tipsy. We're talking like fully just lacking all awareness. So I filmed making my first drink earlier, so you can watch that for the aesthetics. I don't have any aesthetics for this portion. I just have boxes of government regulated cannabis. I guess this would be a good time for a disclaimer if you are not 19 or over, if this is not legal where you live, or if you just otherwise are going to take issue with the legal consumption of cannabis, though I don't know why you would have issue with this and not alcohol. I would advise against watching this video and you are free to go. You will know that I'm good and drunk when my face turns beet red in a minute. And you will know I'm officially high when you can see my top gums when I smile. I haven't actually drank in almost a year. Not for any real reason, it's just not what I've never been somebody who has a glass of wine, you know, in the evening with a good book. I've tried to be that bitch. I don't know why, but like, I always thought it would like chill me out and mellow me out, but that's not how it works. I have two drinks of choice. This one and this one. It's either the sweetest wine I can find or just like bourbon. I don't know what that says about me, but I just like what I like, and I always stick with the same thing. Like, my entire teenage years, I drank screwdrivers. That was the only thing I ever drank. Maybe I just love orange. All I know is I saw Ryan Gosling make an old fashioned in Crazy Stupid Love like 15 years ago, and I've never looked back. I love consistency, and when I find something that I like, I have no desire to ever like branch out. We're gonna start with 4, might continue on later. Each contains 2 milligrams of THC. I find this to be the perfect amount for me. There are so many ways to consume cannabis, so many different things. I like to stick with what I like. I'll either pick up these or I'll shop online at Indigenous Bloom. I think you can order online probably anywhere in Canada. They have these peanut butter cups that are incredible. I find this the most responsible way, the most consistent way. I know how I'm going to feel. I know that it's going to take about 45 minutes to kick in. I know I'm not going to feel completely normal for like 18 hours. I have absolutely no plan for this video, but I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to carry the entire thing because I've filmed high twice before and neither time has it worked. So I'm gonna go enjoy this off camera and I will come back when I'm good and drunk and ready to book shop. So I will see you in 45 minutes. Okay, I have now had 2 beverages and I'm actually feeling a little overwhelmed at the idea of having a book shop right now. So instead I'm having another drink and I'm eating some Cheetos. And that's just the right choice for me. Cheetos are really always the right answer. Why'd that sound like a commercial? Okay. This is starting to feel irresponsible. I didn't even set a goal, a budget. I have done no preparation. I have no idea what I'm doing. But the Indigo app is open on my phone. So like, what do we do first? I don't know. Should I get a recommendation? My internet is not even showing me anything. There's nothing in my cart. Oh, where do we start? Oh my gosh. Bestsellers. Okay. Bestsellers seems safe. Let's just see if there's anything. Maybe I'll buy like 3 books and I'll check out. And then at the end of the video, you will get to see me get the packages. And oh my gosh, you can decide which one is more interesting. The books that I bought like this, or the books that I bought like that. I don't know what's over here. And then I'll do a follow-up video where I read the 3 books that I either bought here or in the other portion. Oh my god, I love that idea. A 2-part series. What? The narwhal? And like, do we want 3 different, like, are we trying to do those drugs? Are we trying to do something like interesting? Or am I just getting what I think is interesting? Oh gosh. Okay, what do we do? What do I do? Oh. Help! Why doesn't my phone like me? Oh my god, that looks so cozy. Vibrator. Ergonomic. How did I get here? Indigo, what are you doing? Indigo sells a vibrator. Oh no. Oh, sexual health. This says sexual health. Get me out of here. This video is such a bad idea. Okay, books. Oh my god, books. There's a button that just says books. See, I want to read Honey Girl because so many people seem to like it, but I don't read a lot of adult romance. So like, I want to buy it. Real life, I have read. When no one is watching is the book club pick. When am I posting this? Uh-oh, I thought drunk Kayla would be carrying this video, but we're gonna have to rely on Hi Kayla because I can't even think right now. Ooh, the Centaur's Wife? Oh my gosh, that's what I want. I read Amanda Leduc's nonfiction book Disfigured, and it was so good. And I think it's so important to not just support authors when they're like talking about the struggles that they face. So like Amanda Leduc's book was about how like fairy tales and stories have always put disabled characters in like a negative light, but it's one thing to like read that book and gain something from it. Then it's so important to also support the actual book that they have written with like positive disabled rep. I'm pretty sure this is one of the first, if not the first book from Penguin, maybe like some specific branch or whatever, that has been released like on its release date in print, digital, audio, and accessible like braille version on its release date, as opposed to having to wait for more accessible versions. Like it all is coming out or did come out at the exact same time, which is super cool. Like for the industry. And I think I only heard about it like a week ago, so I'm definitely ordering that. What's the plot? Who the heck knows? I definitely need to do something easy. There's nothing for you to even see here because I haven't started. Okay, let's search. Let's search we could search what is, okay, we're gonna search what is the most expensive book, and I will buy it. What? Here are the most expensive books ever sold. A $3 million comic book? I don't know what's happening. What should I buy? 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 I need to have a good thought. A good one. What's the best thought that's ever been thought? You know what I actually have on my phone? I have this on Instagram and on my phone, these folders that I call my look into folder, which is basically like a lot of times when I hear about a book, I immediately search on Goodreads and decide if I want to read it, or I read the synopsis and decide I want to read it. But a lot of times I will get recommended a book, or I'll see a book, or there will be an intriguing cover or something like that, and I won't have time to look it up in the moment, so I will either bookmark it on Instagram or screenshot it, and I put it in a folder on my phone, and then like once a year I will probably go back and I'll actually look into all of the things that I added and decide if I want to then add them to my Goodreads TBR. So my look into folder on my phone, the most recent thing I added was January 21st, and the oldest thing on here is from November. I think my Instagram folder will be a lot more full, but I kind of want to pull something from here, even just like solely based on the cover, because I think that could be fun. These are just like anytime that I see someone talking about a book and they like feel passionate about it, I'll screenshot it. So let's just go through here and see the things, and there'll be one that like has nothing attached to it. It's just a screenshot. It's probably because somebody recommended it to me, so I went to Goodreads really quick, took a screenshot, and then didn't read the synopsis. Oh my gosh, I can't even read any of these right now. I'm just gonna find something with a cover that I think is fun. This one I think was recommended to me directly. Why are you so confusing? Oh, about. Will Tavares is the dream summer fling. He's fun, affectionate, kind, but just when Ollie thinks he's found his happily ever after, a summer vacation ends and Will stops texting Ollie back. Now Ollie is one prince short of his fairy tale ending, and to complicate the fairy tale further, a family emergency sees Ollie uprooted and enrolled at a new school across the country. Is this the one that is like a retelling of Grease? Oh my god, it says right there, Simon vs. Homo Sapiens and Jenna meets Clueless in this Boy Meets Boy spin on Grease. I have literally been trying to remember the title of the book that I knew was a Grease retelling for like 6 months. I kept looking on my Goodreads TBR. It's not even on my Goodreads TBR. It was in my screenshots. I just had a thought. Let's buy other people books instead. Who should we buy a book? Okay, so just like I have that folder on my phone of screenshots, I have a bookmarked section on Instagram of posts that I just bookmark when something looks interesting. So should I now look into what the books are? That seems like a lot of work. Or should I just like pick 3 from here that look interesting? Maybe there will be a reason I select each one. And then like if it's somebody's post, I can buy them a book. How do I choose from here? Okay, I have this theory that all books with rabbits on the cover, I am gonna give 5 stars. Part of me wants to get 3 rabbit books, but then that's a whole themed TBR. This one also has a rabbit and a wolf, and it's called Mrs. Death, Mrs. Death. Indigo does not have it yet, and it's very expensive. Oh, that's an audiobook. Ooh, there it is on Book Depository, and it just came out. And that was posted by Cindy, and she posts such beautiful photos. So let's find out if she has a wish list. I don't think she does, but she has a Patreon, so can just join that for a month. Next, I love the cover of this one. I think it has a mushroom. I love mushrooms. That's a weird thing to say. I've done mushrooms like once and it's never been a good experience. That's all I know. I don't know if that would be surprising to anybody, because apparently people were surprised that I was doing edibles to begin with last time, which, like, I mean, maybe because I briefly mentioned before I don't traditionally like to drink and do drugs, so, but I don't know, it just goes to show me how little, like, the internet actually knows about me. It just, like, never would have come up in conversation before, I guess, so I have no reason to, like, talk about it. But, like, I was, like, protesting the legalization of marijuana when I was, like, 15, even though I didn't do it. I think medical cannabis became legal here when I was, like, 11. I have fought for the decriminalization of marijuana for a very long time. I've lived in a grow up. I mean, I think it's just growing up in BC and having it, like, a normal part of life for, I feel like, the majority of people. I just didn't realize there would be a couple people in my comment section, like, upset with me. Anyway, what were we talking about? This is A History of My Brief Body by Billy Ray Belcourt. I feel like I've heard a couple people talk about this, but this is a post that I saved from Jill because I obviously wanted to look more into it. Do you think Jill has a wish list? I don't even have a wish list. Ooh, the one right next to it, How to Pronounce Knife. That is an intense title and that makes me want it. This was posted by Penguin though, so I can't buy something off of their wish list. Is that like a contingency, Kayla? There's so much cool science fiction looking stuff here. And there's books that I've saved on here twice. Like, that's the same book. Oh my gosh, How to Pronounce Knife. Oh my god, is that an arc? Oh, that's from Seiji. Oh, well, there's a Patreon. I've sent something to Seiji before. Ah, yes, it's here. Okay, great. Thank you for your recommendation. Although I still don't know. I definitely can't read what it's about right now. Okay, I can't do anymore. I can't go back on Instagram and search. I just have to check out with what I have before I forget. That's what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I just had the best idea. 1 second. Okay, I've recently signed up for this website called GeoGuessr, and it's like my favorite thing. And it basically like drops you at some point from like Google Maps, like Street View, and you have to guess where you are, and the closer you get to the actual like literal location, like not just the country or city but like the street, you get points. And I signed up for like a year version. It was an accident, but we're not going to get into that. But you know, it would be so fun if we did this and like you do one round and there's like 5 places, and whichever one I get closest to, I have to find a book from that country and add that and buy that. Oh my gosh, fun. Okay, so first up we have this place, which maybe sober me would be able to track, but like everything is a little blurry right now. So let's look at this vehicle. No, wait, come back. Okay, so we're in Europe for sure. I really hope the screen recording is working. Ooh, look at this building. Okay, so we're gonna say this is like Austria. Okay, it was Poland, which is close-ish, 625 kilometers away. Okay, next one. Ooh, what is that? Okay, I see palm trees. Okay, these vehicles. Who's that man? I feel like this is like an iconic location that I should know, but I do not, and I am embarrassed. Oh, whoa, what? I don't know, but we're gonna guess. We're gonna say Japan. It was Hong Kong, 2,600 kilometers away. Not my best. Ooh, okay, so this is, it could be Finland, Sweden, Norway. The thing about all of these signs is like if you know a city or country, like you can easily identify like where this is exactly, but I do not. We're gonna say we're in Norway and we were in Finland. Can I just like apologize and say that normally I spend a lot more time like looking around and actually thinking. Right now my brain is not fully here. Please accept my apology or I will cry. Ooh, next. Oh, what do those signs say? Which direction should we go? I don't know if this is gonna take us closer or further away to anything that's going to be useful. I usually like to look at the roads and I look at the electricity and I see if there's anything of reference, like these bushes look like we could be I feel like that language was around here. Oh no, I feel like it's here. Like, let's see. Okay, I need to go a little further because like if we're near the water, then I'll go further down. I feel like so many times when I play this, Thailand shows up and I almost never recognize Thailand because it looks so different depending on what part of Thailand we're in. See, and there's also a lot of times when I play this and there's like a river and I thought it was the ocean and it's very embarrassing. No. Sometimes you can see the vehicle. This one time I looked and it was like a vehicle that literally said the country on the top of it because I guess every country has a different, okay, I'm gonna say we're like right here. That's not even a city. Let me find a city. Madurai. Oh, we were in Sri Lanka. Okay, that makes sense. Closest one that I got was, let me make sure I'm pronouncing this well.
Go to Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Okay, do I know of any books? Sri Lanka. I'm gonna look up some lists and I think it would be fun to do like a reveal at the end of what books I ended up getting and if I even remember ordering these books. All right, here we are a month later. I have been sitting on this footage for a while. I just decided to start editing it yesterday and I questioned posting this at all because it's not as funny or interesting or like anything that I thought maybe it could be. And two, I just like know it's going to invite a certain type of criticism that I just like don't care for. But packages started arriving this week and I can't not complete this video because how else do I explain all of these brand new full price books that I just bought. I had 6 packages arrive and I marked them as what I thought they were as they were coming in, and then I got a call from my local indie saying that I had a book come in, but so that makes more than 6. So I'm really not sure what I've done. I am glad that I did the full checkout process while I was hanging out with you because I don't really remember what some of these are, which is fun. And also would have probably second guessed myself in ordering all of them. So it worked out. I'm glad to have these in my life. And what I've decided, if I didn't already say it, is I want you to tell me which video you're most interested in. And I will vlog 3 of these books. Who do we like better? Not who do we like better. Who's, okay, oh God. Whose book buying taste do we trust more? Are we more interested in? I think the drunk version of me wanted to come up with like fun concepts to make the video interesting, which is fascinating because in these states in the past. This is not when I have ever came up with any video ideas before. So like, it's not like being in this state of mind typically inspires me to be creative. That's not a thing. But then stoned me, just wanted it to be over with. And it happened so fast. So we're gonna go with her first. This one's from Book Depository, and it came quicker than I anticipated. I thought it was gonna take me a lot longer before I was able to post this video. And this one is Mrs. Death by Selena Godin. I have no idea what this is. What have I done? I have a vague memory of telling you about rabbits. Did that happen? This says, Mrs. Death has had enough. She's exhausted from spending eternity doing her job, and now she seeks someone to unburden her conscience to. Side note, this video concept was something that I wanted to do a long time ago, actually, was look at my saved photos in Instagram. So even if not within this video, like, you may think like, wow, you just bought full price books that you have no idea the plot. That video was already going to come. I was just gonna pick things based on their cover. I have no idea what that would have ended up being. Maybe it would have been the same. I have no idea. But this is stunning. Wolf Wilford is a troubled young writer, is well acquainted with death, but until now he hadn't met death in person. A black working class woman who shapeshifts and does her work unseen. Enthralled by her stories, Wolf becomes Mrs. Death's scribe. Oh my god, that's so cool! And begins to write her memoirs. Using their desk as a vessel and conduit, Wolf travels across time and place with Mrs. Death to witness deaths of past and present and discuss what the future holds for humanity. Wait! I want to read that. Oh my god, I love that for me! Ooh, maybe you already had an idea of which version of me you wanted to read the TBR from, but maybe now actually reading you the synopses will change your mind. Next up came from Indigo. I already opened this, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's so cute. There's no cover on it. I love this. I wonder if I picked it because there's mushrooms on it. A History of My Body by Billy Ray Belcourt. Oh, this is a memoir. Did I know that? Oh wait, maybe I already read this. I'm confused. I should have fully edited the first half of this video so I knew and remembered what I said. It was a very long time ago. But this seems familiar. A genre-expanding debut memoir opens with a tender letter to his kokum. I've definitely read that before. The world around him, complex, contradictory, a legacy of colonial violence, and the joy that flourishes in spite of it. Flourish? Flourish. Flourish. It is a profound meditation on memory, gender, anger, shame, and ecstasy, but also the outline of a way forward. With startling honesty and in a voice distinctly and assuredly his own, Belcourt situates his life experience within a constellation of seminal queer texts, among which this book is sure to earn its place. This is short and very conducive to a vlog. I also think that's true for the next one because this box is very skinny. So let's remember what this is. Oh yeah! How to pronounce knife. Ooh, this I love. Well, I probably already told you I love this cover. It is a series of stories. Watchful children, wounded men, restless women, caught between cultures, languages, and values. Oh, this is a Canadian author. So, ooh, I don't know where my phone is. I can't look up the pronunciation. Sovinkam Temavolgsna. I'm intrigued. Are you? This is option number one. What do we think? What do we think? What am I doing? Okay, number two. Let's start with the book that is already here because my bookstore called me just this week. So this is actually a brand new release, I guess. I ordered the paperback version of Only Mostly Devastated, which just came out, which is the retelling of Grease. I remember that. We're following a character named Ollie, uprooted and enrolled at a new school across the country. He finds out he's at school with Will, who is class clown closeted and, to be honest, a bit of a jerk. But then Will starts coincidentally popping into every area of Ollie's life, from music class to the lunch table, and Ollie finds his resolve weakening. That sounds cute. And I don't remember the other ones. So these are adult novels, or well, memoir, short story books, adult books. I wonder if these ones were all YA, because this one is. But I also have 2 packages from Book Depository, and I haven't ordered anything else from Book Depository. So I wonder if I ordered 2 things, or what really happened here. Let's leave that for last. I have a package from Indigo. Let's see if this tab will work, because they've been failing me recently. Ooh! Yay! Okay, this is... Oh my fucking god, I forgot the center. I forgot. Okay, so it's not all YA. This is beautiful. This is just like such a gorgeous matte black, and it's that extra large paperback that I love. It has deckled edges. I'm very into this. Heather is sleeping peacefully after the birth of her twin daughters when an explosion jolts her awake. Stumbling outside with her babies and her husband, she finds that her city's been destroyed by falling meteors and that her little family are among only a few who survived. I have not read the synopsis at all, but the mountain that looms over the city is still green, somehow spared the destruction. When she was a child, Heather's dad took her up to the forbidden place on a misguided quest to heal her legs, damaged at birth. The tragedy that resulted has shaped her life, bringing her both great sorrow and undying connection to the mountain and the beings she and her dad encountered that day. Estevan, a centaur born of sorrow and an ancient impossible love, and his 2 siblings marooned between the magical and human world. Even as the city's survivors struggle to stay alive, led by Tasha, a doctor who fled to the city with her wife and other refugees. Heather constantly looks to the mountains, drawn by love, by fear, by the desire for rescue. Oh, I'm so excited to read this. Okay, and then let's see what's happening here. I feel like a surprise is awaiting me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think I even showed that I picked this. So this is a great way to end it. I ended up selecting The Boy Who Met a Whale. I think this is middle grade. There's another book called The Girl Who Stole an Elephant. I was trying to pick which one I wanted when I was researching. Oh, cute. The specific country I landed on. Fisher Boy Runaway Adventurer. The mysterious stranger Zhang tells a good story about missing treasure, sea monsters, and evil villains. Is it true though? To find out, Razzie and his sister Shifa must run away to sea. But after meeting the biggest sea monster of all, will anyone live to tell the tale? This is fun. This I could actually read with Liam, which would be really cool. And let's just open this last one for fun. Are you ready? Oh my god. How? Oh no. How did I do this? I know how I did this. I was drunk. Oh my god. I literally... My recollection of that evening was that I turned off the camera and I went to research books and authors that met the criteria I was looking for. And then I found it and then I ordered it. But then maybe a couple hours later, I was like, oh, make sure you order that book. And I did. I'm embarrassed. There are different order numbers. So this was definitely my bad. I was purposely trying not to like click on anything in my email for the next couple days because I wanted to forget the books that I ordered. Anyway, let's pretend that that never happened. And this is option number 2. So it is now up to you, and in the next month, whichever selection you choose, either these or these, I will read in a reading vlog. And then the other 3, maybe I'll have to do another vlog a couple months from now. This is a difficult decision. Like, maybe it's easy for you. You might be leaning towards one, but there's like one in each of these stacks that I'm genuinely so excited to read, and then the other 2 that I'm like down for. What a fun little unboxing. 6 new books in my life and an extra one. I've never returned anything to Book Depository. It sounds expensive. Anyway, I cannot wait to see your vote down below and what I should do. Please leave me a nice comment to combat any negative ones to come my way. Ha 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 ha. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for allowing me a platform where I can just have fun and be myself and do things outside the box. I will see you later. Bye! Cheetos! I feel like one of the most embarrassing things when I was a kid was having someone see yourself in a mirror. Like, if you're like walking by a building and there was a mirror, you always like want to look at yourself, but having someone else perceive you looking at yourself in the mirror was like the most embarrassing thing in the world. I know people literally like TikTok in public. You're gonna hate editing this. You can put it on the internet.